out your best with so much opportunity to be able to punch your ticket for October.
Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Jimmy Nelson.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. In for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 111.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Vargas on the move. And there's 2 away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Matt Olson.
Boy, he's really piling up the ribbies in this series, man. 7 runs knocked in already. Got to give credit to his teammates for getting on base ahead of him and giving him those opportunities, but ultimately it's on him in that spot to knock those runners in, and he's been doing it. Good for him, making the most of every opportunity.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2-1 now. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And the Braves go down quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound now, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Max Muncy.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. Now the 0-1. 3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. And he's got a double. Eddys Leonard with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. In there for strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner takes off for third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen, and they get the out on Smith.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Albies tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one scoreless after one. Back here at Dodger Stadium, second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Here comes a pitch. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one's in there, 0-1. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Next offering is in for a strike. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Ryan Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it, and that is that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Mookie to hit.
For a small guy to hit over 30 home runs, and he's still not done yet. That is extremely impressive.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And Martinez swinging the bat well in the series. 5 for 12 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. JD Martinez is the first guy that I remember seeing videotaping his own batting practice so that he could go back inside and look at the video. The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get the force for out number 1.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Albies with a relay throw, tries to get back and save.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Andy Pajes in the box now, takes strike one. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Martinez at second, Muncy at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming out.
Oh, and a great stop. Over to Albies. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Welcome back. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean
Nelson back to work. Foul ball there. Murphy in his 5th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses, 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a check swing, but he held up. A wind in the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Top of the third, no score. Check swing. He went. And the count even 1-1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if he'll try to speed you up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. 2 out.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Eli White will hit next. There's a strike. White, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now he steps off the rubber. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Please, I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. Now don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks.
Back here in L.A., start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Eli White. Reyes back to work. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
You know, these Braves, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Here's a 1-1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. In the air out towards right center. Betts on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now the center fielder, Michael.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Harris measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. d'Arnaud having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Hit in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. In the air, center field. Hernandez has it sized up. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. And welcome back. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Really slowing things down here at the plate as he asks for time again. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Here's the 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. White brings it in with a nice run and grab.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. For Freeman, Singy, all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021 a World Series championship with the Braves. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
1 down. Eddie's Leonard, the next to hit. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
0-1.
Freeman over at first with 1 away. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The pitch. Here goes the runner. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Smith in the box now, takes strike 1. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick bat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Austin Riley. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Curveball drops in there. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Got him. And there's one down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Matt Olson.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. Next offering misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Just off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt. Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The line to kick the pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the lefty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, his 34th of the season, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's singing. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Max Muncy at the dish. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And he takes a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs,
Now
all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. And he's out on the tag.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Kike Hernandez takes him deep. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Bryce Elder.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 for 3. Can't glove it cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. We go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Freeman pulls it down, and there's one down. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. His righty-lefty splits there. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one missing low.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Michael Harris on deck for Atlanta. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the eighth. Now it's the shortstop, Eddie Leonard.
The shortstop,
And a pitch. And there's a strike. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots of the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And a foul ball. And that one moves his feet. Harris checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Darno in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. That's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Betts settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. The Braves down to their last out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. That one missed. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And before the pitch, he steps off. And he deals.
3 balls, no strike.
Austin Riley up next. 3-0 down. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys secure a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.